Hey everyone, welcome back. I know it's been a little while. I've been pretty busy with some personal life stuff, but it's good to be back, and I have a pretty fun video idea for you guys today. Today I thought it would be fun to do a string shootout between the Ernie Ball regular slinky strings, kind of the gold standard of the guitar world, if you will. And speaking of gold, we're going to be comparing them to the Optima 24 karat gold plated guitar strings. Now, these are actually a fairly controversial item, probably the most controversial product I've had on the show so far. And the reason for that is because some of the claims that these guys make about what their strings can do for you as a guitar player. Now, Optima is actually a German company, and if we take a look at their website, and I actually had to Google Translate the page. I had to Google Translate their page because it was all in German. It says, Optima Gold Strings, probably the most noble string in the world. Developed and handcrafted in Germany, made from the best materials and designed for the highest sonic demands. This series reflects our 75-year tradition in string production. The result is a premium quality string that is second to none. All strings are coated with real 24 karat gold and therefore completely resistant to tarnishing and corrosion. Their durability is up to 3 times higher than normal guitar strings and are suitable for people with nickel allergies. 100% made in Germany. So that's quite the bold claim, completely resistant to corrosion and tarnishing. And I've seen other places that they also claim to give a more vibrant and full sound compared to traditional guitar strings. Something that's probably also contributed to the controversy is the price tag. A normal set of Ernie Ball strings will run you about $6 at most realtors. These Optima strings are about 6 times as much at about $36. So I think it's pretty fair for consumers to have a higher standard for these strings compared to normal ones. So what I'm going to do today is play a series of, riffs and solos and stuff with both the Ernie Ball regular slinky strings and these Optima strings. And I'll let you guys be the judge of what you think sounds better. I'm going to be using the exact same gear and settings. The only thing that's going to be changing is the strings. For this video, I have with me, drum roll, my Jackson JS32 King V with Seymour Duncan JB and Jazz pickups. And for my amp, I'm using my Boss Katana Mark II 100-watt amplifier with a Rowan noise gate, a fun little noise gate pedal. And I'm trying something a little bit different today. Normally, I mic up my guitar amps with an SM57. Today, I'm using the Lewitt 240 Pro. It's a budget microphone that I've really enjoyed using. And I want you guys to let me know what you think of that microphone. Maybe I'll do a review or demo of that in the future as well. But I've been talking long enough, so let's get into the shootout. Alright, so update. Yes, I'm sitting on the floor, restringing my guitar, and I've never opened a pack of strings and had a brand new string have like a crease in it, but these sort of do. It's kind of weird. Like they're not perfectly straight like normal strings are, so that's kind of weird, but hopefully it goes on just fine. Alright, so I just finished recording the parts with the gold strings, and one thing that I noticed pretty much immediately is that there seems to be a boost in the mid-range of the frequency response. I don't know, there's a lot of presence here, and I guess that's what they were talking about, and they said this has a very vibrant tone. I guess they just meant the strings have more body compared to normal guitar strings, which, you know, if that's what they meant, fair enough. I'm honestly not too sure how much I like that, though. Yeah, I mean, they look pretty cool. Here, I'll get up close so you can see them. Never mind the ring light glare. But yeah, the strings look pretty good. As you guys probably saw earlier, they were a real pain in the ass to put on. I've never dealt with strings that so badly did not want to go onto a guitar, which is pretty antithetical to the whole point of guitar strings. Yeah, I wonder if, since this has a pretty mid-boosted sound, I wonder if I scoop out the mids, if I can get sort of that more traditional metal tone. I actually don't really like to scoop out the mids. I normally leave them, you know, somewhere in the middle, because that is the body of the guitar after all. But give me 1 second. Let's see if I can tweak that and get this to sound a little better. Yeah, I think that sounds a little bit better, but I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm used to playing Ernie Ball. That's like the main string I've used my whole life as a guitar player, but this just feels wrong. Pretty much the only real like positive I can think of these ones over the Ernie Ball one is the anti-tarnishing feature, which I believe is probably true since these are made of gold, or at least gold plated, and gold doesn't really rust or tarnish, so these do probably last longer than typical Ernie Ball strings. But counter argument, if you just clean your guitar strings with a little cloth or rag after you're done playing, then those will last longer than if you don't. Wipe your hands down. Alright, so now the big question is, do I think these strings are worth it? And personally, I gotta say I'm not really impressed. I mean, they look cool, especially on the all-black Jackson V. Kind of gives off that fancy look. But other than that, I don't know. Ernie Ball strings, like I said, they're $6. They sound better in my opinion, and if you wipe the strings down when you're done playing, they'll last a bit longer. I really don't see any reason to get these unless you're just absolutely in love with the look, or you like overly mid-boosted guitar sounds. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like or a comment, and consider subscribing. It really helps me out. And I don't really have any plans for a next video as of right now, so if you guys have any suggestions for things you'd like to see me do, I would love to know. But until next time, I'll see you later. Peace.